Let's try this again. I just did a video, but it didn't go through. Welcome to Scott's NBA Talk. I want to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers trade. First, I'm going to list the players that Cleveland traded off. Okay? They trade off Isaiah Thomas, Channing Frye, Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder, Iman Shumpert. Cleveland acquired Rodney Hood, George Hill, Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr. My question to y'all, do you think the drama is over in Cleveland? Well, some people call LeBron La Drama, I know that. But do you think that the pieces around LeBron is the drama over? I think it is. I think this team, the moves they made, I think it's going to be a lot better. I mean, you look at Jordan Clarkson, he's about 6'4", 6'5". He could score. I think if he started, he could drop 20. I think he could be the second or third option. That's how good I think he is. They got George Hill from Sacramento, solid defender, decent playmaker. So I think that was a good move. I love the Rodney Hood. I love them picking up Rodney Hood. I was kind of shocked Utah traded off Rodney Hood. I really was. I don't know what direction they're going. Are they rebuilding again? I don't know. But and Larry Nance Jr., 6'9", athletic, can defend some. I think they're going to improve defensively. I don't think they'll be 29th. I'm not saying they're going to be top 5, top 10. They're going to get better defensively. Now, maybe not like a whole lot. I think they can move up 6-7 slots with this team. I mean, they're not going to probably finish. I don't think they're going to finish top 20 defensively. They're probably going to be bottom 10, but they're going to get better. I think they'll be better offensively, definitely. Rodney Hood, he plays good. Sometimes he has some moments, but decent player. I think the greatest thing, they got rid of Isaiah Thomas. 5'9". Send him to the Lakers. I'm kind of laughing about that because I'm kind of like, I don't want to watch somebody fail, but I look at this and I'm like, the whole drama with Cleveland, he seemed like he thought he was the man. Well, he's not in Boston. He acted like he was still in Boston. And there was just too much drama with that team. And I think that it was really good that Cleveland, cleared the decks with that. Now, I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe LeBron will sign for 2 or 3 more years. I think this team, though, this team's decent enough. I think it'll go back to the finals, but I do not feel it's going to beat the Golden State Warriors, because that's who I think is going to come out in the West. That's who I think is going to go to the NBA Finals again. I think Golden State, Houston, maybe OKC, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be Golden State. I will be shocked though if Houston or OKC knocks them off. I mean, I don't know. That would be kind of fun, though, to watch Russell Westbrook versus LeBron. I mean, that would be kind of fun to watch. I think this is going to put Cleveland. I may call me crazy. I think they have a shot to pass Toronto. I mean, Toronto's playing real good right now, but here's my thing. I don't see Toronto going to the NBA Finals. I don't see the NBA wanting Toronto in the Finals. I mean, can you imagine the ratings? How bad that would be? Toronto versus, Golden State. I mean, I don't see Toronto. I mean, Toronto might get to the conference finals, maybe. Or semi-conference, but I don't see them. I don't see them beating Cleveland. I don't even see them beating Boston. I see Cleveland maybe beating Boston. To me, might be the only team I could possibly see beating Cleveland. Boston. Everybody else, I can't see beating Cleveland. Definitely with this. Had Cleveland stayed pat, I think Boston could have taken Cleveland. Toronto could have beaten Cleveland. I would go as far as to say I think Washington could have beaten Cleveland if they would have kept the roster. But now, Boston might be the only team. Might be. That's the key words. I do feel it's going to be Cleveland versus either Golden State, Thunder, Rockets. Maybe the Spurs if Kawhi Leonard's back. But I'm still in the mindset it's going to be Cleveland versus Golden State. TV ratings are high for those finals. They are very entertaining finals. And I think Cleveland got a little bit better defensively. Got some younger, fresher legs, which is what I think this team needed. I mean, I think they said Cleveland was the oldest team in the league. Well, they're probably not going to be the oldest team now. And you got to have a balance of young and some vets. You can't have a team of 30 and 35. I mean, this is not the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, Spurs could pull it off, but I couldn't have seen Cleveland doing that unless LeBron got very turned up in the finals, which is possible. But I'm glad that they got rid of the drama in the locker room, which to me, I'm going to say this. He may comment, I think Isaiah was too big of a problem. I think the whole team didn't want to play. I really didn't. I feel like the whole team did not want to play. I even think LeBron looked disinterested. Oh, I think he's going to be interested now. I think he's just waiting for the playoffs. I think he's more about playoffs and finals. He wants those rings. And I don't blame him. Because it seems like nowadays, the television media, what do? They crown greatest player by just rings. Although if that's the case, then I think it's Bill Russell would be the greatest player of all time. If that's the case. But they have Michael Jordan. So I see this starting lineup going George Hill. I don't know if this is what they're going to do. Because Kevin Love's injured. So I see it going George Hill. I'm going to say J.R. Smith. It could be Clarkson. They may start Clarkson, which would be kind of interesting. But I'm going to say it's George Hill, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Larry Nance Jr. I think will be starting at power forward until Kevin Love comes back, and Tristan Thompson. That's what I think is going to happen. And then Rodney Hood will come off your bench. Jordan Clarkson will come off your bench. Now, it could be, there's another possibility. Oh, I just thought of this. Rodney Hood might start instead of J.R. Smith, but I'm going to go with they're going to probably start J.R. Smith. I'm just curious to see if they're going to put Rodney Hood coming off the bench. He's a very underrated player. Cleveland definitely got better. And I'm going to tell you another thing that was brilliant about this. They only had to give up a second-round pick and their own late first-round pick. They kept that Brooklyn pick. I was kind of surprised that. So now it's kind of like, okay, Dan Gilbert's like, we've got to keep that Brooklyn pick, because if that Brooklyn pick would have been gone, LeBron would have held every card. And LeBron could have really left Cleveland high and dry. At least now, if he decides to leave, which I actually believe he's going to stay. I actually think now, with what they acquired, he's going to stay. Because I think he'll look at this team and like, this is a better team than what I had. And I think it is. I mean, I'm still not convinced though this team could beat the Golden State Warriors, but at least, I mean, I could be wrong. Something could happen. Injuries happen. Draymond Green may get another technical, which would really help Cleveland again. But this team looks a lot better. You gotta have young, and you gotta have some vets. At least now, this team is probably not the oldest team in the league. Not sure who that's gonna belong to at the moment, but you had to get. They still kept with Kyle Korver, so they still got Kyle Korver. LeBron is a vet. I'm trying to think who all the old people are on the team. Oh man, but. They at least Jose Calderon. But I mean, this team got at least younger. You got to have some young pieces to go with veterans. You cannot, to win a championship, you cannot have all veterans. It's hard. I can't see it happening. But Cleveland, I'm gonna give this trade. I'm gonna give this trade an A-. I would have gave it an A+, had they acquired a big man, but at least they didn't completely stand pat. They kept that Brooklyn pick, which, there's the thing about that Brooklyn pick. That could turn into, and I think it's going to be DeAndre Ayton's going to go number 1. I really do. I think that's who the first pick's going to be. And I think pretty much, I actually think Cleveland will hit top. I'm going to make a bold prediction right now. This is going to sound crazy. I think Cleveland's going to win the lottery. I think Cleveland is going to win the NBA lottery. And I think LeBron James is going to resign. And you're going to have LeBron James and probably DeAndre Ayton. Now, they may go Trae Young, but my only knock on Trae Young, he's not that good of a defender. But he can shoot the lights out. So, what are your thoughts of this trade? What grade would you give it? Do you like my A- grade? What impressed you? What impressed you about this trade? Or what did you not like about this trade? I think the only thing I didn't like about this trade, for Cleveland's sake, now for Miami's sake, I thought it was a great move, was Dwayne Wade. They gave up Dwayne Wade for a second-round pick. Now, I know they're not going to get a first-rounder probably, but, I mean, I still think Dwayne Wade can play when healthy. That's going to be the issue. Can he stay healthy? If he can play. But at least Cleveland got younger. And again, I give it an A-. I would have gave it an A+ had they gotten, like, say, I don't know, DeAndre Jordan or Hassan Whiteside, but I'm not sure anybody would have wanted to take on Tristan Thompson's contract or J.R. Smith. So, send me your comments, your thoughts on this trade. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.